We're back. Hi. I got a little discombobulated, but I think I'm on the right path. Go down. Got a little turned around, I think, at the end of the last episode, and then I couldn't figure out. Well, I could, but I just didn't know which direction to go. But I think I got it. Going this way. Undiscovered. Okay. Hi.
Good to see you here, soldier. We'll need all the help we can get.
Your father told me to report to you.
And I'm glad he did. Balreth, it seems, does not want to go quietly back into his cage. Father was sure Balreth was the only way to defeat the Covenant army. But it seems he may have been a bit hasty in his actions.
So we are the cause of this volcano. All of this other stuff. Okay, good. Just good to clarify.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
So he doesn't have a quest for me? I'm very confused. Oh, I guess. It starts over here. There it is. Any are... Oh, shit. You scared me, dude. Dude, I'm gonna have to find that thing. Ugh. That's what I get for assuming we were safe there. The ancient scrolls of the Dwemer, too. The Seed. The hamlet village of Urich was a quiet, peaceful Dwemer community, nestled in the gray and tan dunes of the boulders of Digesty. No vegetation of any kind grew in Urich, though they were blackened vestiges of long-dead trees scattered throughout the town. Arriving by caravan, Hamadita looked at her new home with despair. She was used to the forest land of the north, and her father's family had hailed from. Here there was no shade, little water, and a great open sky. The land looked dead. Her mother's family took Hamadita and her younger brother Navith in, and they were very kind to the orphans, but she felt lonely in the alien village. It was not until she met an old Argonian woman who worked at the water factory that she found a friend. Her name was Sigareth, and she said that her family had lived in Urich centuries before the Dwemer arrived, when it was a great and beauteous forest. Why did the trees die? She asked. When there were only Argonia in this land, we never cut the trees, for we had no need for fuel or wooden structures such as you possess. When the Dwemer came, we allowed them to use the plants as they needed them, provided they never touched the Hist, which were sacred to us and to the land. For many years we lived peacefully. No one wanted for anything. What happened? Some of your scientists discovered that by distilling a certain tree sap, molding it and drying it, they could create a resilient kind of armor called resin. Most of the trees that grew here had very thin ichor in their branches, but not the Hist. Many of them fairly glistened with sap, which made the Dwemer merchants greedy. They hired a woodsman named Jonan to start clearing the sacred arbors for profit. The old Argonian woman looked to the dusty ground and sighed. Of course, the Argonians cried out against it. It was our home, and the Hist, once gone, would never return. The merchants reconsidered, but Jonan took it on his own to break our spirit. He proved one terrible and bloody day that his prodigious skill with the axe could be used against people, those trees. Any Argonian who stood in his way was hewn asunder. The Dwemer people of Lurkin closed their doors and their ears to the cries of the murder. Horrible, she gasped. It's difficult to explain, said Sigurith. But the deaths of our living ones was not nearly as horrible to us as the death of our trees. You must understand that to my people, the Hist are where we come from and where we are going. Destroying our bodies is nothing. Destroying our trees annihilates us utterly. When Jonan turned his axe on the Hist, he killed the land. The water disappeared, the animals died, and all the other life the trees could nourish crumbled and dried to dust. Then why are you still here? The girl asked. Why didn't you leave? We are trapped. I am the last of a dying people. Few of us are strong enough to live away from our ancestral groves, and sometimes even now, there's a perfume in the air of Urich that give us life. We will not be long until we are all gone. Dida felt tears welling up in her eyes. Then I will be alone in this horrible place with no trees and no friends. We Argonians have an expression, said Sigurd with a sad smile, taking Dida's hand. The best soil for a seed is found in your heart. The girl looked into the palm of her hand and saw that the Argonian had given her a small black pellet. It was a seed. It looks dead. It can only grow in one place, in all of Lork, said the old Argonian. Outside an old cottage in the hills outside of town. I cannot go there, for the owner would kill me on sight. All of my people, I am too frail to defend myself now. But you can go there and plant the seed. What will happen? She asked. Will the Hist return? No, but some part of their power will. That night, the young girl stole from her house and into the hills. She knew the cottage that the Argonian had mentioned. As she approached it, the door opened and an old but powerfully built man appeared with a mighty axe slung over his shoulder. What are you doing here, child? He demanded. In the dark, I almost took you to be a lizard man. I lost my way in the dark. I am trying to get back to the city. Be on your way, then. Do you have a candle I might have? She asked piteously. I've been walking in circles, and I'm afraid I'll only return back here without light. The old man grumbled and walked her into his house. Quickly, she dug a hole in the dry dirt and buried the seed as deeply as she could. He returned with a lit candle. See to it you don't come back here, he growled, or I'll chop you in half. He returned to his house, and the next morning, when he awoke and opened the door, he found that his cottage was entirely sealed within an enormous tree. He picked up his axe and delivered blow and after blow to the wood, but he could never break through. He tried side chops, but the wood healed itself. He tried an upper chop, but the wood healed. Much time went by before someone discovered that old Jonan's emaciated body lying in front of his open door, still holding his blunted, broken axe. What he'd been chopping with was a mystery, but the rumor spread that the Hist sap was found on the blade. Thereafter, small flowers began pushing up through the town's dry dirt. The Hist did not return, but at twilight, the shadows of great trees would fill the streets. Alright, am I missing a quest over here? So confused, guys. I'm so confused. That's not... I think we are going this way.
The scamps do not know fear. Troll's blood. I've tried to teach them.
How can I aid you?
By the soul of Iskramor. That's what I like to hear. It's the damned scamps. Without the lads in the way, they'd overrun us all. Scouts tracked them back to caves on the mountainside.
We need to close those caves.
We've got pickaxes, but it's nigh impossible to collapse a mountain and fight at the same time. We'll keep these scamps busy while you collapse the entrances. Don't worry. There should be plenty of fighting.
I'll get those caves closed, Sergeant.
Focus your intellect.
Hit Q. Confuse myself.
Good find, cohort.
So as you must find them, they must not disappear off that many. Frustrating. We got that one. Okay.
Still feisty.
Most gratifying resolution.
See anything? Nothing here that I see. Mark.
Onward and upward.
Xander, do you see anything? Might not be favoring this mini-map. I don't know. I might go look for a different mini-map later. I'm not happy with this one, the stuff not disappearing when you find it. It's been confusing me for a while. Down there. Definitely not in the lava. The big map isn't showing any lore.
going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
Gotta be so hot up in here.
Might be something to aid your craft there. Well, what did you get?
I don't know where on the mini-map these things are being at. Let's see. Is there anything? Nothing there. Alright.
Your fate is sealed. We can use this.
Doesn't feel like the way I should be going, right? Back in there, I couldn't fight it. I didn't know why.
How did you make it through the Daedra, stranger? We're having a damned hard time just holding back the tide.
Sergeant Jagger sent me. I collapsed the scamp cave entrances.
So you helped out Sergeant Jagger all by yourself. That's the best news I've heard all day. If the lot of us don't die tonight, I'll buy you a drink.
Close. damn caves. I mean, we're gonna go. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. That up. Why am I janky today?
You wish to engage in battle?
Nope, I don't. Come around. On that little guy. I didn't mean to. Inner Sea Armature. That sounds like fun. This way.
A most gratifying Mora's mini tentacles. Your accomplishments just compound one upon the other.
Okay. I promise to read that when we're out. Your stuff. Look at him, biscuit.
Onward and upward. The value of that. Ha!
I'm staring at the wall, but alright. Are you waiting for me to do all the work? He is waiting for. Well, maybe not. Maybe he'll be. Go. Okay, that loops me back, so I want to go straight ahead. This guy out. Where is he? There's a corn basket. I don't know why like little things like that amuse me. It does. He must have found a chest. I hear him tinkering with it. I kind of see his strategy. I'm not mad about it. I don't care about the chest. Like, if I get them, I get them. But he's using me as distraction for the monsters, so he can look for the chest. That's fine. Okay. Where? Oh. Anybody see the boss? Is it a spider? Please don't let it be a spider. Where's the boss? I didn't hear him fighting. Oh, there he is. Alright. Just need a minute to spawn in.
That's done. What's next?
Not that. At least I'm actually kind of hungry. I want to go this way now. Waste now that I was in the middle of fighting and it suddenly stopped. I don't know if that's the lag. I feel like I'm very laggy. Never name the pretty one. I'm sorry I can't let you finish your story.
Any coinage of unusual make? Worth examining later.
Goodness.
What's a little extortion among friends?
A little extortion among friends. Is that what you just asked? I think we're done in here. I didn't pick up a quest on the outside. I hope there wasn't one, or I'm gonna feel a little foolish. Oh, Xander, we were face to face there for a minute, buddy. Oh, sorry, little guy. This is probably a boss. Really? Blue sun crab, is it? Head down and take a look. You're not gonna let me do this, are you? I figured.
Newfound understanding.
Oh, it is that guy. Shellcracker. Hey, well, don't have need to kill him right now. Okay. It got off path again.
Another chance at perfection.
Quickly, there was a spot over here I wanted to discover. Not taken care of. That done there. No, I thought for a second there was dead bodies hanging off that tree. There wasn't. Hey guys. Hi little Kwama.
Agitation, laceration, wounded.
The stands in still water. The Argonian's body is just starting to cool. Seems to have been ripped open by an alt. His dagger is still sheathed at his side. An obvious sigil on the hilt. The dagger. A still water's journal. Can't put it off any longer. Drashi's right. We need to head inland. Deshawn may be down into the swamps of my homeland. Too much ash in the air. Sounds of combat on the horizon. The three banners have come to Stonefalls, and there's no place for independents like us. Shame, too. I liked this place. Rashi and I have a good thing going in the Ashlands. Always some nasty piece of work. Crawling out from behind the mushrooms, or crawling up from a volcano's vent. She deals with the House Dunmer. I talk to the Ashlanders. We're making good coin and going where we want. Hope this lasts. The wilds suit me just fine, but then they seem to suit her as well. Never thought I'd take on a dark elf as a partner, but she seems to respect me. But Rashi doesn't ask questions, doesn't give orders, just does her job. Some days we go hours without talking. She's like the wind in that way. It's been years since I escaped from under the yoke of House Drez, and still my scar hurts. That day I learned what I was worth to my master, what I was worth to a dark elf. I would listen to the wind at night, hoping against hope it would carry me away. The day I made my escape, I took the dagger, the one he cut me with. As long as I live, it will be my reminder, and allow myself to. We gotta go tell someone some really bad news, huh? We want to do this, Sander? I used to do this all the time as on my other account, but I don't remember how hard these are. Oh, it's not open yet. Okay. Oh, stop hurting me.
They serve by choice. They serve the strong. They serve me.
There we are.
Pointless. 10 anchors drop for each that is destroyed.
And that is an anchor. Oh man, back in the day I loved these. They're littered everywhere. I just find them a lot of fun. I'm sort of glad someone showed up because that would have been a bit of a pain without someone in Xander and all of his squishiness. All of his squishiness. Right. Where do I want to go? I again got off track. And
Mora has his eyes on me. I can feel it.
you walked right into that. Backed out of it, walked right into it. Circle around. Alright, fine. Okay. Okay. Hunter. Hi.
By my egg, you startled me. Please, no more. Were you very humble as you sought the honor of Mavos's presence?
Yes, what's the next step?
It's time. Honor Mavos at this brazier in the center of Othrenis. By the way, the dead may want your blood for daring to disturb a highborn. I'll just wait over here until you're done.
Oh, are you making me do something naughty? Survive the anger of the dead. Well, it seems like fun.
A divergence point. Ha! Hostilities ended. Now to relax.
I can't be. Okay. I was like, really? That was it?
Who disturbs my rest?
You make it look easy. At least, what I saw when I wasn't hiding and squealing like a hatchling. I know I'm not brave, but did you hear his voice? Mavos has returned.
Great. Where can I find him?
He's important, so he gets the important-looking tomb. It's the largest crypt in the necropolis. I'll, be gathering my notes. Don't wait for me.
Oh, you tiny little cute thing, you. Xander, sorry, turn to look. Look away, Xander.
Distasteful.
Bit thrown off by the colored lights there. I sort of vaguely recall some kind of like mini game or puzzle with them. Thing about Hey, dude.
So, you're the Gua who raised me. This had better be astonishingly important, or I'll do unspeakable things to your fleshy mortal form.
Balreth, the brother of strife, is ravaging Stonefalls.
The greatest mage of my era, and you wake me for something they could have read in a book? It's pathetic. But clearly, I must aid my people again. No death worms for you just yet.
Are you just playing with fire? Are you just...
I knew skeletons weren't enough. I should have summoned some Daedra to protect this place. Or a fire Atronach. That would have been good.
Can you teach me how to bind Balreth?
I don't remember how. Well, don't look at me that way, worm. I'm dead. Details fade over time. If you want to learn, I'll conjure a vision of the past. That should show you.
What do you need from me?
Ritual implements. A skull and a candle, unless tomb robbers got them. Look in the vaults to the east and west. There's a puzzle lock on each one, and no, I don't remember the solution.
All
Good
right.
luck with that.
I'll crack the puzzle and get the implement.
I can't perform the ritual without my implements. I don't even have hands to pick them up. That's annoying. East and west tombs, candle and skull. And whatever you do, don't, do something, you know, that thing.
I think he's saying don't get the puzzle wrong. Pretty sure. I vaguely recall this being a thing.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Blue, red. Blue. Yep, that was it. I remember my first time, the reason why I remember it even after all these years was I originally made it so much more complicated in my head, and plus it was a really busy area. There was tons of us over here, and I don't know, it got complicated. So, yellow, yellow, blue. Hello.
Ah, you have the skull and candle. You want me to be impressed. You can gather small objects. Good for you. Now stand back while I perform the ritual.
And if you're not successful?
You doubt my skill? If it's any consolation, what's left of you won't take much effort to clean up. Me, I'm a ghost already, so it hardly matters.
Comforting. Very well, I'm ready.
Good for you. Prepare yourself. Oh gosh. I always try to remember to roll out of the way
after the first hit with these guys, but I never remember. Hello.
Balreth is too powerful. Portals everywhere. We're doomed. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Oh, never mind that. What's going on?
We're trying to restrain Balreth, but Daedric portals keep opening. Those of us who've survived Balreth are being pulled down by cursed scamps.
How can the portals be closed?
Take what's in this pouch. Throw it in the portals. I was supposed to, but my coming death prevents me. Find Magister Enus when you're done. She should be north of here.
Okie dokie. The way they grab their heads when they die, I don't... something about it. Amusing. Yep, I was just about to roll out of the way, and he got me.
We have an accord.
Hello.
You're not my acolyte. Where did you come from?
I'm here to help. I closed the portals.
Very brave, acolyte. Now listen. Morrowind can't last much longer. He gained control of two powerful guardian Atronox. They should be able to hold even Balreth. Ragebinder and Blaze, go to the braziers. Summon them and let this day be done.
There we go. Oh, I have to wait for them to get...
Excellent. The Guardians are here. Time to bind this creature.
What do I do?
Touch the altar. Balreth's power flows into the Guardians. He should be bound, or he might explode. Anyway, Be prepared for anything, apprentice!
Dokily dokily.
So that's what happened. I remember many mages dying, and there was something about a shield spell. I grew weak, holding him in place. Then there was a bright light. Everything fades after that.
Balworth's power was imbued into a pair of mage-crafted guardians.
Yes, in the here and now, the Guardians must have been disrupted or destroyed. So it's simple. Fix the Guardians, and they'll draw Bolreth's power back into them. Then you can bind or kill Bolreth.
It sounds like fun.
Hurry, you must go quickly. It's true. I was cowering here, but I was hoping you would survive the entire time. Did you learn how to bind Bolreth?
Yes, I'm ready. What now?
Ash Mountain. Go north to the mountainside. Garin Indoril took troops there to deal with Bolreth. They're still there if he hasn't killed them all. I'm not going to find out.
I'll find him and tell him what I learned. Oh. Let's see what's going on.
Ew. Be sure to wash your hands.
You fight that guy while I get this stinkhorn that you hate so much. Thank you.
Ugh. Dirt fungus.
I must find him. I know it seems strange that I'm in this dark place, but the pain of losing him once was unbearable. I can't lose him again.
Who have you lost?
My dear, sweet Eanan. I'm just an Ashlander merchant. He was a noble in his house, but he didn't care. We had a secret love, but he was ready to risk his status for me. We were to be married.
Then why are you here?
He died. It was so sudden. I wasn't even allowed to attend his funeral, but I know we will reunite in death. I can't find his tomb. I just want to talk to him one more time. Will you help me find him?
Yes, I'll help you find your lost love.
Azura bless you. I spoke with a wise woman. She told me to gather graven caps near the tombs. I'd collect some, but the wardens would stop me. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Eanan.
Stay here. I'll be back soon. Actually, no, I kept seeing them and wondering why I couldn't harvest them. So, we're gonna get them.
It's good to see you again. I do not like being here alone.
Here are the graven caps you need.
You're a little like Eanan. He was always gentle and kind with me. Now to find him. I'll search the tombs to the southeast. Would you search to the west?
Last time. Why do I keep skipping? Okay, thank you. Oh, my first one.
Common filth. You dare to disturb my slumber?
Vala is desperately searching for you.
Bala? Bala. Ah, yes, the Ashlander. You remember her, don't you, dear? My performance must have been quite convincing.
Performance?
There's no challenge in terrorizing servants. I wanted to crush someone's dreams. I convinced her I was desperately in love. I said I would leave my wife. It's a shame, though.
Shame?
That I died. Please, tell her you found me. Say that I'm still passionate for her. Godina and I will have a delightful time watching her heart shatter.
I'm not gonna tell her any such thing, you jerk.
Good find, cohort.
Gonna hate this one, though.
Distasteful.
Did you find him?
Yes.
Where is he? What did he say? I'm shaking. I miss him so much.
Oh, he didn't care for you. Your relationship was just a game to him. Sorry?
No. I don't believe it. You must have found the wrong tomb.
He must accept this. He and his wife were laughing at you.
No. I can't believe that. I won't. Why? My Aeon wouldn't know.
Ah, your search for knowledge continues.
We're gonna follow her for a minute. Oh, she disappeared. Go. Alright, I'm gonna finish the episode here. I'm actually gonna go to the main city and do my dailies, my writs for the day, and then call it done. We'll be back and we'll continue working on Stone Falls.